Oh, nice to meet you, I guess. Now everyone, put out the Easter decorations again, quickly! It's still Easter, put them out! Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-ba-ba-ya. Now to Uldar, ba-ba-ya. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Uldar, please, ba-ba-ya. Da-da-da-da-da-da-ba-ba-ya. Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-ya. Ba-ba-ya, da-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba-da-bow. Wish that was my summon. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, over here. Actually, have I gotten all the teleport things here? If so, I might be able to get there quicker. And it only takes 2 minutes to get there normally, but... Is that right? Chamber of Rule. I think that's the right place. Wow, there's so much voice acting. I'm spoiled for choice. It's over here. Ah, I've run out of running. Ba bum bum ba bum. I see my destination. Oh, it was literally the opposite side. Hello, everyone. Commence the voice acting. I mean, I guess. Oh!
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Roban as well!
Hi, Lilira!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore! Hurrah! Roban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Naldal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Uldar!
Hi, guys.
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yeah, I do wonder about that.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Ya for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Raubon? People of Ul'dah, I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
But that was way more impressive than the last one.
Forsooth!
The time is now!
I believe
Seeing you again.
Yes, hello, Alphino. Oh, has the cutscene talkiness ended? Begone, voice acting! You have no place here! The old Dans have a long history of conflict with the Amal-Jah, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The old Dans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precarious or precious, don't know why I want to say precarious, although I suppose it is right now, prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smouldering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet, he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming that they had coin, resources will be ever finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amal-Jah are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Ul'dah send their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonders, then, that the immortal flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. For their sake, I hope that the Flame General's words struck a chord with you. Yeah, they did very much so. And Eorzea is bored of this. Ba-da-da-da-da. El done. Next place is in Limsa. El teleporte. So why I'm doing this weird accent. A jumpy. In my mind, when I activate teleport, I'm creating a portal and I'm jumping into it. Just makes us happy. do. Okay, we need to go this way. Oh, and glitch over that. It's still Easter! It's gonna be Easter for a while, at least in my recordings. Help if I went the right side. Hello! Here to attend the remembrance services. Be quick, the Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Yes, please. I beseech you, cutscene talking, voice acting, appear before me.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
See, they're all pirates. Wonder when my friends will join me.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Arr, pirates! Hello, guys.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all!
Long live the Admiral!
Admiral Melvin!
Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral.
Hey, I'm a pirate and stuff! Oh, God.
Fancy meeting you again.
Yes, what a weird coincidence. Goodbye! I will miss you evermore, the talkies. Don't know what that means. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Laminsa is played by two beast tribes. The first is the fish-like Sargon, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal titan for their god. As if the beast tribes' presence weren't troubling enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Laminsians' backyard. And that is to say naught of the internal strife. A nation of pirates, there is no end of blood feuds between the various factions. And while they fought amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Laminsians are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the Primal's threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched in deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Oh, she's bored again. See you next time. Oh wait, there isn't a next time. See you around! So, I was gonna go for Uldar in the beginning, but basically, that's the one I'd pick anyways. Oh. Hello. Alex, this is Minfilia. Are you well, I hope? You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service is now concluded? A moment ago, you say. What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests at the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them here in the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. In other words, we're sick of them. Please come and get rid of them. So yeah, let's just go through them. Basically, Limsa Laminsa, they're out of blood. They sound like a warring nation. I want no part of that. Is this the customs house? Wait, what? Never seen you guys. I guess they're giving directions. Fair enough. Grodania, it seems okay, but again, they're not really willing to fight, which is kind of a problem. And Uldar, well, he gave a very rousing speech. And, well, that was the place I started, and I am fully behind Lily and her group. Which, if you've forgotten, Lily is Lilira, And Lilywell's the name that she took when she was sneaking out. So that's what I like to call her, because I can. So, shall we go back to Horizon? And boop! I jumped into it that time. Okay. Run! Even though the run never lasts long enough because it's a really long journey to get there. Clink, 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 clink. And more clinks. So report to Menfield at the waiting sand and pick your grand company. Ulda. Orobon. Why is that? Oh, that always reminds of I don't remember what his name is, but the king of the fairies, which might be Oberon? Oberon? It might be Oberon. Someone's very happy. Anyway, I noticed something earlier. Oh, hello, Fate. Unable, unauthorized to summon mount. It's there, but I can't summon it. Come on! We're so close, yet so far. Dun 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 dun. Hello, dancer. Hello, Tataru. Just passing through. Bum bum ba dum bum ba 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 ba. What was that? Fifth shift reporting. Fair enough. Hello, Minnie. Welcome back, Alex. Were the Grand Company's leaders' words as illuminating as you'd hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Alex. There are, there's thousands and thousands and thousands. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Ba 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 ba. Oh. Hello again.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep.
Hey, I didn't think there'd be any more voice acting. Yay for voice acting!
The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alizé, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Well, thank you for the surprise cutscene.